Hi everyone, and welcome to Building a Hangar in Space Engineers. Today we are going to just carry on building this hangar. So I think what we'll do, just to keep things a little bit more interesting actually, is maybe we'll start piping this down. So that means digging into this, and we'll see how far we can take it down before we carve it. Do I have enough space to hold? Guess not. Uh-oh. Floating around in space. Where is it going? It's gonna make its way all the way back up. It's just because it runs out of gravity partway there. Ooh, that could do some damage. Huh. Okay. So we need a junction here, which is right there. And I think... Conveyor, there we go. I bet it's missing... Oh no. It's missing small steel tubes and interior plates, not what seems to be flying about. Oh, it's still flying about. Let's go see if we can pick it up without getting ourselves... Ooh, come on. There we go. Now we don't have some debris floating about as well, which is a good thing. But I bet that's not what I was missing though. Nope, interior plate and small steel tube. Okay. I need to pick it up from inside there. Come on. Oh, just got it. There we go. What was it? Interior plate. Oh, I'm pretty full. Alright. And small steel plate. It's probably way too many. But then again, not actually sure because we need to pop a few of these down. So...
Meteor storm inbound.
Great. Okay, do we turn it here or at the next point? Huh. Good question. Let's try turning it here. Sticking out a little bit. That's a big question actually. Do we want it sticking out a little bit or sticking in a little bit? Maybe sticking in. And then maybe it gives us more flexibility, possibly. So let's try that. Okay, so just a bunch of digging stuff out and welding. Oh, I put all my steel plates away, so I can't do anything about that. So like that. And then can I turn it? I'm guessing I need to bring it down here before I can turn it actually. I can't see. And I will try. Is that a perfect fit? Oh, that looks like that's a perfect fit. Okay. So let's also... Well, let me pick up some steel plates. Come on. Not a heck of a lot, but that should be enough to weld... Oh, actually, it might not be enough to weld these up. Oh, it was. Okay. Just enough. Still like 2 steel plate left. Okay, so let's take this further down. I wonder if I'm going to need to redo some of these sections with larger blocks so it looks a little bit better, but we'll worry about that later. So here we will have this going down, and can we turn it there? Of course. I think that's okay. Oops, come on. think that looks in. That doesn't. It's not sticking out. Okay, so that's good. Okay. Want to weld these up as well. Gonna need more steel plates. I'll get some of this piping through and then I will go through and weld the whole thing. Okay. Ooh, actually, I might turn it up here. Curved conveyor tube. It looks like this one comes up a couple of blocks actually. And it looks like I would turn it. Nope, that's actually sticking out. Huh. Should I bring it along? Oh, actually, no. I might do it wavy or curvy all the way. Curved conveyor tube going there. And then I can take this off. Oh, bunch more welding to do there, but that's okay. And then I would turn this up, turn this around. And how does that look? Yeah, that looks like that fits. And then take that off. And then we can turn this up. I don't think we would, but let's, yeah, no, we cannot. Because it'll just stick out. So what we want is a straight one. But I think we need to dig out a bit more space there. Yeah. And now we can pop in a curved one. Oh. Hold on. Maybe I need to take some of this off before I'll be able to see it. Yeah. And the question is, do I bring it up one? We might, nope, then it would be sticking out. Okay, so, like so, and then we curve it up, but we can't really see that because, or have we got, oh, we're almost at the bottom there, almost at the floor. Just got to clear some of this. Maybe I should pick up some of that nickel, but nah. I'll use a mining ship for that. That's why they're there. Curved conveyor tube. Yep, so curve it this way. Curve it. So looks like we're just going to use curves. Curve it that way. Curve it this way. Actually, this one we might be able to use. Are we? Oh no, we still got a little bit more to go. I think that might need to be a curve. And from underneath, if I could just connect it up. Yep, perfect. There we go. That might actually be almost perfect. If I could just get a couple more blocks in there, that would have been all the way down. Okay. How does that look? Yeah, I think that works. Should I get some interior plate and do the rest of this? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll pick up some steel plates as well for the bits that we find hasn't been fully welded up underneath the rock. So don't need this, don't need that. So I'll pick up maybe 100 steel plates. Ooh, and actually maybe I should swap that around. Maybe I don't need 100 steel plates. I might do. Because if I'm welding up a few of these, they take up a fair few steel plates actually. So let's just have a look around. Yeah, we might need bigger blocks. We need a bigger ship. But that's for another time. I think. I would really
Energy
need
low.
to put in the rest of these blocks before I would really know if that's necessary. Ah, see, we're already out of steel plates. Okay. We are down on energy as well. You know what? I will weld this stuff up and recharge my energy, and I'll be back. Oh. It looks like we are out of small steel tubes, which means that we really should go and do some mining. But before we do that, let me just finish welding these up. We'll get a status report for our materials. I was actually thinking about this the other day. We really need to go and check. Wait a minute. We run out of construction components again? We did. We really need to go and check how low we are running on resources. So let me just finish welding this set up, which shouldn't take that long. Wait, there we go. So I've just got a bunch. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I should be all out. Okay, so let's go to our LCD panels, which we have set up, but we haven't actually checked. Actually, every time we go past to recharge our energy, which happens way too many times in each episode, we should have checked that as well. We do have the auto miners, but they were causing us some issues in terms of, yeah, we're completely out of small tube and we are out of a number of other things as well. So we're going to need a bunch of iron. And of course, pretty much every asteroid has iron. What else do we need actually? We need iron and probably nickel, but I don't think we found a place with nickel apart from the rock that we are on, and we can't really use that nickel because we are building the hangar in our nickel bay. We also probably need uranium. 777 out of 766 left. Not a lot of magnesium either, actually. Gold seems to be okay. Cobalt is probably our most what we have most of. So maybe we will head to the asteroid which has gold, so not gold, uranium and iron, and we'll just mine as much out of it as possible. I just realized our ship is in here. Okay, hi. Oh. Okay. Hey, that's actually really cool. Okay, so let me just pick up the GPS coordinates for that. Oh, it is the same one actually. So that's where I want to go and do some mining. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. And that should be a whole bunch of stuff kicking in right now. Let's go and check on it. What I've been thinking about in that very long mining run was actually building a couple of things. One, it would be just irritating at best to do all that mining again, which I really don't want to do, which was the whole point of setting up the automatic miners. So I might send off one of those automatic miners and see if that still causes us issues. And if it doesn't, which I really hope it doesn't, then I might build a large grid automatic mining ship and send that off. Actually, before I come in here, I want to check that it's check that it's picked all that stuff up. So go in here. Oops, I wasn't inside. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's happened here. So we've got 118k of iron and 37.8k of uranium, which is great. And it started to make the iron there. All 4 refineries are working on iron, which is good. And we should be starting to get, yeah, it's building steel plates. Oof, it's going to build a lot of steel plates. We're going to need a lot more iron. Okay. So one big question is, where do we send our auto miner off to? Now, we have a bunch of these GPS coordinates. We've got cobalt, platinum, silicon. I mean, that's a really good asteroid. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, there's another one with magnesium and iron. Now, this is the one I think that we sent off the auto miner 1 to. Was it? Because it should be about 13 kilometers away. Yeah, 11.11. Okay, so I don't think there was much nickel actually there. And that is really far away. I am really inclined to use something nearer so that there is less time spent traveling back and forth. Now, auto miner 1, I think, is over there. That's 6.9, almost 7 kilometers away. I'm going to head over there. And I want to check where the iron is there, because iron is the one that we're going to need the most. Once I might change or put another auto miner location on there right next to the iron. I think though that auto miner 1 location means that it just drills right through and there is plenty of iron inside. So this might be a perfectly reasonable location for the miner to start mining. If it is, I'll set it up and then we can see how much it drags the game. Because when I set both the miners up, it was definitely dragging the game enough that it was really irritating, borderline unplayable. Ooh, unknown signal, 2.7 kilometers. Might go and check that out as well. Although we are moving further away from it. Okay, so this is the current auto miner 1 location, and I'm pretty sure. Ooh, isn't there a hole here somewhere? Thought it already dug in at some point here. Am I just not seeing it? Huh. What is this anyway? What is this? A school for ants? So, yeah, I think that's okay. That's silicon. I'll just change the auto miner location so it's a little bit closer actually. Don't need it that far. So, GPS, auto miner 1. Delete. New from current position. That's going to be auto. Oops, miner #1 SIFE at least. So, okay, let's go pick up that signal, and then we'll. Oh, actually, oh no, I don't have range to get as far as the base, or I could have asked it to. I could have set the Ant Mark II up from here to come and pick this stuff up. I also want to check if there was an update to that script yet. It's possible that this issue has already been fixed, but I haven't had a chance to check on the workshop yet. Ooh, that's a probe. Have I seen these before? I don't normally explore these unknown signals. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's... Okay, there should be a... Is there no button to push? Not that fussed about this stuff. Yep, there it is. I'll try my luck. Yay! Wood suit. Okay, should I just grind this stuff down? Maybe that. Okay. Not that I need any parachute stuff. Ooh, antenna. If I do that, then... Small cargo container. Did I pick up everything from that? I did.
Inventory full.
Yeah. This is the problem. If I do that, I've now got a small grid just hanging about. But what can you do? Right, let's head back to base. And then I will set up... Let me switch off these auto miner GPS coordinates. Which... Ooh, one we don't actually need. I can delete that. Auto miner 1. Don't actually need to show it on grid. And I'll set up Ant Mark 2 and let's keep an eye on... Well, we'll keep an eye on it and the performance. Alright, so where are we? Can I see the base? Oh. So that's... The mole and the digger are inside? Oh, they must be in the hangar. Yeah, I think they are. Yep, that's exactly where they are. So let me go in and set this one up. So this one is already docked. So the only thing I really need to do is go into custom data and put the the GPS coordinate, which I need to copy. Automine that one. Copy to clipboard and control panel, custom data. Pop that in there. Okay. Now, will this work if I just switch it on? Yep, it will, except it's now trapped because the connector is holding on to it, but there is an easy fix for it. Ant Mark 2, remote access, Ant Mark 2, control, BP. And I've released it. So it's now just going along its way. Yeah, I was, oops, worried about the performance issues. Well, it seems to be doing all right. Let's go and let me just pop this stuff away that I picked up from that probe. Okay, don't need any of these. Okay, so let's now go down here. Let's see how it looks. Hey, do we not have... Yeah, we do have gravity here. Or do we not? All right, because I moved the gravity generator down under the stairs, I think we actually lost gravity on this side of the base. Oh, cripes. Okay, I think gravity is okay here. But here, literally like on the first step, it's okay there, but no gravity here. Oh, okay. So that's a very finely balanced location for that gravity generator. That's interesting. So we might want to move that gravity generator round Oops, I keep doing that. We might want to move this around a couple of blocks, which would mean instead of having it under the stairs, because we can't anymore, there's not enough clearance there, we might want to bring it over to that section. We literally just needed 2 blocks. Yeah, see? That miner. Too many blocks in the world. Seriously? Well, we only have that issue when the ant is mining. So, yeah, that's not a good sign. So I might need to ask the ant to come back. I can actually do it from here. Remote access ant Mark II. Let me just check what it's doing. It's usually when it is mining. It must have just started the mining. It looks like it's just getting close to the silicon. Yeah. When it starts to do its final approach and mining is when we seem to run into trouble. It seems to be okay just now, actually, because it's moving slowly. Oh, okay, so it's only when it is not actually mining but approaching, or maybe even when it's reversing as well, that we have issues. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so let me move this gravity generator. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be viable. Oops. Okay, so I don't think I have a gravity generator on here anywhere. Gravity generator. And I think we'll put it right... So it was there. So we'll put it... Well, actually, we might put it in this corner. Just one up. Yeah. So let's pick up these missing pieces. A few more. Now, I did see some steel plates float off. There they are. There we go. Oops. It's done. Okay, so now we should now have gravity out here as well. Yeah, we do. So, since the ant Mark II is causing us issues, it is causing us obvious performance issues, I am going to recall it. Ant Mark II. Let me just actually check remote access. Oh wait, that's not our inventory. Did it pick anything up? So it's picked up some 27k silicon. Oh, it's picked up a lot of silicon actually, but not very much iron yet. I'm gonna ask it to come back because I need... This is just causing way too much performance issues. FIN run. So that will reverse it out of there. And I think when it is reversing, performance seems to be okay. And I'm realizing that that's pretty much all the time we have for this episode. In the next episode, well, let me have a look. See if there is a fix for this performance issue related to the auto miner. If there is, we'll deploy that. If there isn't, then I might try and fix it. But I won't do it actually in an episode. What we will do is we might build a large grid mining ship, so that we can have a jump drive on it, so that we can reduce the amount of time it takes for the travel, and we can store a lot more cargo as well. I mean, the mining ship that we have just now, the digger, is pretty good, but it can only hold so much ore, and it just takes so long to do multiple mining trips, and I hate doing multiple mining trips. So if I'm doing it manually, and possibly even if I'm doing it automatically, I think we want a large grid mining ship. And I know that we are partway through the hangar. At least we've made some progress on it. But in fairness, if we want to complete this, we are going to need a lot of materials. I mean, a lot of materials. And to be able to do that, we're going to mine. And I don't want to spend hours just mining stuff out. So we'll try and make that easier for us. And hopefully the auto miner will do it for us. But failing that, we'll figure a way around it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.